So if you struggle with side control escapes, then I have a really cool detail that I want to share with you. I've been teaching this in the gym for like 10 years, been showing this on the channel, but I've never actually isolated this one specific movement that I like to use to get out of really tight side control positions. I'm going to show it to you in this video. A lot of you guys have been asking where Adam's been. Well, Adam has a whole family, right? And all of his children, by the way, are named Adam because that's the only thing that he can say. And so Adam's been taking care of Adam and Adam and Adam, and they've been doing a lot of stuff, but he's back. Family stuff's over, so he's back with us. And so today, Adam is going to help me show this side control escape detail to you. And again, it's at the time of recording this, it's almost 4th of July. And just like the colonial militia and then George Washington escaped treacherous redcoats, the dirty redcoats. Just kidding, I'm cool with British people, except the way you guys say aluminium. But just like they escaped, I'm going to show you guys how to escape side control. All right, guys, so Adam's got me in side control. Now, the movement that I'm gonna show you is very specific to a couple different side controls. And for a lot of you guys, I know a lot of white belts watch the channel. I think one guy actually called me the king of the white belts because of all the basic stuff that I showed. Fine by me, because that means I'm helping a lot of people out. But also, too, consider this. This is something that I use against black belts just fine, right? So this is gonna work on a really common position that you're gonna run into, which will be when the person is chest to chest, like right in the center, or sometimes you might even feel like you have pressure going forward, right? This won't work if the person has their weight really sagging back. But here's the thing to consider. If the person's weight's really low, maybe he has his hips drop, or sometimes they'll even take this hand over on this side and they'll block the hip. This isn't really as threatening as if both of his arms are right here and he's beginning to dig this arm out. This is a far more threatening position to me when he gets chest to chest. So understand, this is mainly for the chest to chest. It can work on the other ones, but works best with this. Now, we're in position. Here's what we gotta do. We have to get him out of this position first before we can escape. Because otherwise, maybe I try to get this in, doesn't work. I'm trying to go for an underhook escape, just isn't working. So especially when they're tight, we've got to get them out of this position first. So here's what we're gonna do. It's a simple hip swing, hip pendulum, whatever you want to call it. I love this movement. Again, I've been doing this one for, there's videos, I think on this channel like 10 years ago of me doing this. I'm gonna start by throwing my legs up and I'm going to swing my hips to the ground. And at the same time, when I'm doing this, I take the arm that's behind his armpit here, and it's almost like I'm trying to give someone a high five. And come out for just a second, Adam. And to show you what this looks like, it's like this here. So in a perfect situation, I would be throwing my legs, swinging up, and coming up all the way here. Now, obviously, I'm not going to get this far on very many people, especially someone that's good. But this is kind of the over-exaggerated look. So now Adam gets here on top of me, okay? And you can start seeing here that once I go, I take the legs up and I'm gonna swing and off balance them. Now, a lot of times, more often than not, the person will do just what Adam just did. He posted, right? Because again, he feels like he's getting off balance. And there are times where people don't post and I'll take him right over. Now, when he posts, you have some different options. My two favorite escapes from this position, first off, is the underhook escape, which looks like this. It's very simple. My hand goes underneath the armpit. And so if I'm thinking underhook escape against this guy, as soon as I'm going, I'm doing the hip swing, and this hand pummels through, and I put my palm out like this. Now from here, his body's gonna swing back to go back to center, right? As that happens, I follow him back, and now I can go for an underhook escape to a half guard. I can go to the turtle, whatever I want to do. The other option that obviously you could do would be the shrimp with the frame. So I off balance him here, boom, get this position here. And then now as he's coming back, I'll have a little space and I can start to work this bottom knee in and get my inside position. Let's take a look at this from a couple different angles. So Adam's got me, his hands are clasped together. He's giving me that squeeze, right? Really common. We take the legs up and we swing. And again, punch over. As soon as we get that space, arm underneath, and then as he's going back to center, we use that same swing of the hips here to come back. And then from here, I can either wrestle up for the leg or even start to connect to a half guard positions. Those would be my options because that's the game that I play. You might want to do something different. For the shrimp, again, very similar. We start, he's squeezing tight for me. Boom, get the frame in place, swing back as he's going back to center, shrimp, connect our knee, and again, we bring our arms back inside, and we can start to play the position. Last time, guys. Guys, that's one of my favorite ways of knocking someone out of position so that I can go for my escape. Again, I'm an underhook escape person. Frames and stuff like that are fine. By the way, guys, if you want more information on this stuff or any more side control escape details, I've got a side control escape fundamental series. I'm giving a special offer to the people from YouTube. If you want to check it out, there's probably a link somewhere around here, or you can check the links down below to get it, get information on it. But again, hopefully this helps you guys. Again, it's a very simple detail, simple way to use your hips to off-balance people. Also, for any of you guys celebrating Independence Day here in the United States, be safe out there. I read that Americans spend like $1 billion on fireworks for 4th of July, so I'll be doing my part in lighting off fireworks. And again, just be safe out there and don't lose your grippers to a firecracker. But I'm finished. Adam?
Adam.